And a good Thursday evening to you. 2K Sports presents the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. And now a moment to check out the leaders in the All-Star voting. Balloting underway.
And this is really a fun time of year. You're starting to see which players are going to be in the running to make the All-Star team.
Well, you look at Allen. He's among the top 10 in the voting in the Western Conference. The fans rewarding him for a tremendous season so far.
And I'm sure he's grateful for that. But, Kevin, I know what he really wants is a spot in that starting lineup.
And with the starting rosters locked in, be sure to tune in for the NBA All-Star.
What? Yeah, we back. We made a trade. What do you call it? What's the word? I don't want to say recipient. The return. I mean, I hate to call human being a return. Anyway, the return of the trade is Clint Capella, who I've been studying for a week or so now. His defensive rating, like in his actual NBA career, is insane. Only when he went to Atlanta is his rating really drop off, but even then it's still really good. Not as much offense. He's not a shooter. He's not Kelly Olynyk. But I really want to get another game under our belt. And then I'll fuck with Clint Capella's stats and stuff. But he won't be playing this game. But today was the trade deadline. I couldn't start the game until I made the trade or not make a trade. So. But yeah, I had to give up Kelly Olynyk. I didn't have to. I could have kept him, but like there would have been way too many people playing. On my team. That and the cap would have been kind of crazy. Doable, but crazy. So, kind of to the original trade for Brook Lopez, Kelly Olynyk, I sent to the Bucks because he's 32. The Hawks don't really need. I mean, because they're even benching Clint. Like Clint's not really starting for them anymore. They're going with a Konglu, and they got some other guys like Larry Nance and Cody Zeller. So they got some bigs. Like they don't necessarily need another big. And I believe Kelly's on an expiring contract. I want to say, unless he had one more year. I don't know, but he'll help out the Bucks a lot more. So we lose Kelly's shooting, and he's been awesome on defense for us. But you gotta get value to get. You gotta give value to get value. You gotta give value to get value. So he'll be backing up Jared Allen. I thought about having him at the 4. I don't know, because Clint Capella can't really shoot. He's got a really great post game. It's insane. Clint Capella has like a better post game than like Dwight Howard did. Like it's crazy. and his defense is crazy. And I'm really trying to lock in that, you know, Frank Vogel kind of defense team. So, and he's only 30, so he's a little younger than Kelly. He's a rim runner just like Jared. So, it's also going to help Dylan have more of a better year because now that Covington's back in the mix, Dylan Brooks has kind of hit the wayside. So, you'll see position SF. I'm putting Dylan back at the 3. He's apparently having a really good year with Houston. He had like a 100 defensive rating. It's gone up now, but you know, at the start of the season he had a 100. So he's going to back up Vassell. And on those nights where Vassell's not really having a good game, it'll give Dylan more time. I really didn't want to put him back at the 2 because that didn't really work out for us very well. So yeah, Kelly and then Rocco are going to hold down the 4. JC, I held on to him, but Josh Richardson went to the Hawks. Because a lot of Hawks fans in various discussion circles, they want a backup point guard that isn't Kobe Buffkin. So, because they don't know if he's really a point guard. So, yeah, we got Clint Capella. He's going to wear number 15. He's only worn 15. He was 15 with the Rockets, 15 with the Hawks. Which means Trez has to wear 8. 8 was Dylan's number because I gave 24 to Devin. So I gave Dylan 2. You know, 2, at least in this Spurs universe, 2 has been like for like the defensive guy. Like when I had KCP, he wore 2. I want to say Chris Dunn wore 2 when he was here. But 2 has been like the number for defensive guys on my team anyway. So and he's a two-way player, you know, Dylan Brooks, you know, two-way player. So he wears 5, I think it's 5 now or not? Is it 5 or 9? He wears one of those on Houston, so I think it's 9 he wears now. But yeah, 2 for Dylan. You know, 8. I gave him 8 because of Kobe. He likes Kobe. You know, 24. Anyway, so he'll get 2. That way, Trez has 8. I think he wore 8 one year. I didn't want to give him 7 because Josh Richardson was 7, and Trez never wore 7. Even though players they'll just change their number anyway. They don't really care too much. But right now he's 8 and Dylan's 2. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, Clint he'll be starting soon for us. You know, probably next game. I gotta do his stats and stuff, and you know, customize him and all that. But yeah, let's get into it. We got the Bulls. We just played the Bulls not too long ago. Yeah, right here. Yeah, on the 18th. So we just played these guys. So
start game. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Vucevic is the pivot.
Shout out to Josh Richardson. You know, he goes to Atlanta.
Out there with Josh
I wanted to send him to Miami just for real world immersion, but it's like, he ain't really doing much in Miami, honestly. So. But Josh was great for us last season, but kind of up there in age, kind of doing the youth thing. And getting Garland, we don't really need 3-point guards. So.
Yeah, I mean, my college
because
team was stacked from an offensive standpoint and incredibly fun to play on a team like that. Cannot forget about the defense.
Damn, because
seeing Green capitalize from that mid-range. These shots help get him into a groove.
Pass to Levine.
Jesus.
San Antonio with the rebound. They beat the Bulls during their last encounter in Chicago.
In the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
That was the key factor, and it has to have a carryover effect. You get in a team's head when you.
There's actually clips of Capella blocking Lonzo or blocking Levine, which is funny. So.
When they're open, quick to whip it around.
Yeah, I think it'll fit. He'll fit our team real well.
Now here's Murray. He had 19 points in the win against Philadelphia.
And how about the passing? We've seen this from him. He's just absolutely shredding the D to pieces right now.
And now, just over a minute played here in the first. Levine deciding where to go with it. And there's the foul.
Off-ball foul.
That is his first foul
but,
of the game.
Asa, bro. Chill out, bro. Don't be like your brother. It's a TV, bro. I know you don't understand what a TV is, but just stop, bro. Just get back in your little house, okay? Oh God. Oh. On this year's cap, it helps us a little bit because Kelly plus Josh was slightly more salary going out, which is also the rule for over the cap teams. So we saved about $5 million or so.
Giddy with it now, defended by Oubre.
And I believe Clint is a free agent, so we can re-sign Clint. We'll get his bird rights.
So far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And then Allen slams it in.
Superb execution in the screen and roll. Murray cutting the pass right through the defense.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Outside, ball. Giddy the pass to ball. Back to Giddy. It's good. The assist that time from Ball.
Yeah, other than free agent signs, we are done with trades. We finally got some identity for our team.
The call will be against Lonzo Ball.
I'm happy about that.
That's his first foul. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by.
I'm kind of a little bothered because
pass to Allen. And here is Vassell. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game.
Ideal way to start the game. Come out of the gate and knock down all but one of your first 5 shots.
In transition, here comes San Antonio. Murray finds Vassell. Over Giddy. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
I know what they say.
A report from New Orleans allegedly tried to offer Ingram for Allen. But, I mean, I still think it's a really good trade. Because there was a lot of noise about them trading Garland, so it wasn't too out of the realm of possibility. So
Allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting
probably 'cause
against him next time.
they wanted, I don't know, who knows.
Back to Ball. And it's Vucevic in the corner. Hands it from downtown.
You got to guard that big man from deep. That's from any spot.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Allen a screen on Ball to the inside. And Allen slams it in.
I mean, I would definitely want to have, Ingram and Mitchell versus Ingram and Garland.
Never will be. He is a determined finisher. Here's Giddy. 6 points for him. Vucevic is screen on Green. And it's Vucevic missing.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
That is a tough contest.
Look at that bench. Flying. Look at that shit.
Look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Chicago. 6-point game. And the pass to Giddy. Jared Allen grabs the miss. For San Antonio, they've gone 7 of 9 from the field. A really nice start offensively for them. Here's Green. And another basket for San Antonio.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Unloads from 9. That one wide left.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Here's Oubre. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
But there's some context there because you got to think about it. They probably want to do like 1-for-1 swap, which will leave Cleveland without a center. The way I did it, I gave him Brook Lopez.
So it's the
So they get their center still. They can, that'll help Mobley more.
Murray, the pass to Allen. And then Allen slams it in.
Damn.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
Bulls have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Here's Vucevic, and slam dunk by Vucevic.
Because he draws so much attention on offense, the D, look, they're going to have problems with Levine, and it opens up some great passing lanes for him.
Now here's Murray. Inside, and it's Allen slamming it down.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Bulls trail by 8. Now here's Levine. No scoring in this one. The kick out to Williams. That 3 off the mark. Vassell against Levine.
Oh,
Here's
shit.
Allen,
He's wide open.
Yeah, they have gone full.
He got a career high.
The opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they're in control on both.
There's a trade there.
It's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago.
They might talk about the trade on the halftime show. I don't know.
Whitey's checked in for Zach LaVine. In the second half of February now, the power rankings have lots of statistical analysis to pull from. You look at Chicago, they couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
Well, I think for the Spurs, they've proved the projections right. They are a dominant club, and they're going to be a tough out for anyone.
Now, here's Ball. 12 points his last outing. Here's Murray. Pass to Allen. And here is Green. A 3-ball. Rebound by Williams.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Now, here's Ball. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. 6 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. Count it. His
Bonzo.
second make in 4 attempts.
And no doubt the release point is a bit unorthodox in terms of Ball's shooting technique. But, man, can he slingshot it home from deep.
And he comes up with the deuce.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Bulls trail by 9. Ball kicks to Vucevic. Here's Giddey. And it's sent back by Allen. It's Vassell on the wing. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Vassell's got 8 points.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Chicago has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Now Giddey. 6 points for him. Vassell grabs the board. Green in the post. Wide on. And that one's good. Green. He's got 8.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
The Bulls have gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first. Ball finds Vucevic. Here's Giddey. He takes it in. Count it. Good.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Murray, the pass to Oubre. Passes it to Green. And stolen by White.
Yeah, you better shoot
And
that.
the Bulls tack on 2 more.
You don't want none of this.
Right there, you see the quickness of White. In a blur, he picks the ball up and turns it into point.
Now here's Murray. It's tipped.
Jesus.
Oubre with it. And finished off by Oubre.
And they have owned the paint so far. and the score reflects it.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
White, good.
An assertive offensive player. White knows he has the green light.
They should have. The Bulls should have built it better on Kobe White, man. Coming too late.
Murray against Ball. Murray the pass to Allen. For three, Oubre. And a great assist by Allen as that one goes in.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
It could go, and he got that in time, but doesn't go in.
And I love how Ball will stay in your face defensively, not willing to give ground, and I like the fact that he competes on that end.
Jared Allen has been on display for the Spurs. His work on the glass was outstanding in that quarter.
Excuse me.
And we'll be back with you shortly. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
And one more thing they've done well tonight. They've attacked the rim viciously and have gotten a lot of points by just going at the defender.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. They've got Smith. Dosunmu is out there with Kobe White. Then it's Zach LaVine. Now here's White. His last outing, 16 points for him.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Allen's shot is off.
What?
That's a surprise.
Come on,
really
man.
Not a character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And a solid playmaker. White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
Outside, Green. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so White will bring it up for Chicago, trailing by 10.
And when it comes to Kobe White, he shoots with assertiveness.
Well, he's a guy that knows his role, Greg. And when he's out there, his teammates
shit!
Because they know how hot he can get. That's a strong move by Vassell. He plays with more power than I think you actually realize.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Devin Vassell knows where his bread is buttered. He said, I want to excel at the defensive end. When I was at Florida State, you're not going to play if you don't play defense. That stuck with me. You can't control makes and misses, but you can control what you do on the defensive end. Kevin?
Oh, David, I like that mentality. Good for him. Hey, thanks for that story. Al Levine, following the three-point attempt by DeJounte Murray. Goes to move, and that comes off the assist by Levine. Spurs leading by 10. There's a screen by Covington. And it's Vassell in the corner. It's good from long range. Vassell's got 5 points now this quarter.
And it's
Vassell's playing good.
Efficiently scored. That's really helped him out. Pulling them ahead on the scoreboard.
Chicago calls timeout. Now for San Antonio. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Fournier comes in for Jalen Green. And it's Garland in for DeJounte Murray. Harrell against Levine to the paint. Spurs working the ball around now. Vassell finds Harrell. Now here's Vassell. Defense is right there, and he makes good on the layup. Vassell's got 15 points.
I like what we're seeing from Vassell, playing with a lot of energy and not settling for shots he doesn't really want.
Levine double team. White wide open. He fires. Drills the three-pointer.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
San Antonio leading by 12. With the drive, power down with both hands.
And this team encourages Vassell to take initiative. Outstanding drive.
Pass to Dosunmu. White with it. Garland picks him up. Smith with a screen on Garland. Lets it go with a three. And it's Smith missing.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. And the shot goes in. Vassell's got 19 points.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Bulls trail by 16, and the call will be against Fournier. That's his first foul. Vucevic, he's checked in for the Bulls. Ball comes in for Dosunmu.
Coming onto the floor for the Bulls.
They get it. Covington with the steal.
Oh, God.
By Smith.
Damn. Okay.
Garland against Ball. And there's the pass to Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Look, when he's within range, Vuce is going at the rim, and he's going at it hard.
Spurs leading by 14. Now that we're past the trade deadline, Greg, what's crucial as we head into the All-Star break?
Well, for teams that traded for players to try to make them comfortable, and for teams that stood pat to continue pounding that rock and building chemistry.
And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Chicago making some changes. Patrick Williams, he's checked in for Jalen Smith. And Josh Giddey's subbed in for White. Levine's shot is on.
It is a shame to see a high percentage look go to waste. He'll be hearing about this one in the locker room, I'm sure.
Yep, that one goes. Vassell's got 13 points now in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And it's Vassell with the foul. That's his first foul.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Whoa.
Down low, here's Vucevic, and Vucevic throws it down.
A strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that
Look
could
out
be
the
the
way,
spark
bro.
they need to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
And the ball goes out of bounds, last touch by Harrell. And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. It's a 14-point game. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
Yeah, I mean, they had their chances, competed deep into that game, but had a few lulls there that just kind of took them down.
They played pretty solid basketball, but a few miscues is all it takes to turn a win into a loss, especially against a good team.
Now, here's Ball. He's got 5. Outside, Levine. Uncovered. And nothing seems to work as that one misses, and he's 0 for 5.
And this is the type of game you just throw away as a player. He has yet to score a point and looks completely flustered.
And here is Giddey. 8 points for him. Jacks up a 3. Fournier pulls it down. Spurs leading by 14. Here's Vassell. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Damn.
Pass the ball. Now here's Giddey, covered by Vassell. Giddey against Fournier, and Giddey gets it to go. Giddey's got 10.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And here's Garland for 3. Vucevic with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. First trip to the line for him here.
14.
The first free throw is good. The players certainly have become comfortable, Richard, asking for trades. Has it become too commonplace?
It doesn't happen too much in general. I just think a lot of times it's the stars, and so it becomes a lot bigger. So if we're going to say players, make sure we point out the stars. But loyalty is a two-way street. I remember Blake Griffin signing a 5-year contract with the Clippers, and the next thing you know, he was traded.
Murray's checked in for Garland. The shot's good from Fournier.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Now here's White. He's got 8. Ball kicks to White.
2 minutes remaining.
White, a screen on Harrell. Outside, Ball. Trying to find Vucevic. Gets it to him.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Spurs leading by 11. Here's Murray. And here's Covington from the arc. The shot will not fall.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
The lead now in single digits. Ball's got 8 points.
And Ball has tremendous confidence in that shot. As soon as the pass hits his hands, he's ready to pull up.
San Antonio again missing. Bulls trail by 8.
Damn.
Here's White. No good from outside.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
And Brooks. Here we go. Count
Damn.
the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And he plays with swagger, and when Brooks makes plays like that, it just fuels his fire even more.
San Antonio shooting their first foul shot of the night. Oubre's checked in for the Spurs. And a change for the Bulls. Sumu, he's checked in for Kobe White.
And when you look at Dillon Brooks, he's someone that doesn't mind playing the villain.
Yeah, he definitely seems to embrace this villain role, Greg. And look, a guy like that keeps getting under your skin, that can be a benefit for your team.
And there's the bucket from Dosunmu. 41 seconds left to play in the first half. Harrell, a screen on Ball. And shoots it in.
He's gotten so good at finding the open man. Murray does it again.
Here's Ball. He's got 8. To the middle. That is good, and the Spurs lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Dosunmu.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Now, here's Fournier. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Oubre can't get it to go. Here's Williams. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
Damn.
Ball's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Fournier for 3. And that one released in time, but no good. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Spurs leading by 5. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much here with Frank Vogel. Coach, the points coming with regularity in that first half. What's been the key?
Well, we're playing with a high offensive motor. We're screening through physicality. We're fighting hard. We're moving the basketball. We're getting good shots for ourselves.
And it's showing on the floor, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Hello, folks. Let's get right to it. First off, we'll take a look at what's happening around the league right now. Memphis on top against the Heat in Miami. Out in front by 6 points in the second quarter of play.
This game could really go either way, and I don't have a prediction on it.
Well, that's great. That's what we pay you for. Moving on. In that first half of basketball, things are looking pretty good for the San Antonio Spurs.
The way they've attacked the lane, oh my God, it's almost Shaq-like.
Boom.
They've been DPR, Shaq. Decisive, physical, and relentless.
I think that just brought a tear to my eye, Kenny. I love you.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to
They
Kevin
caught
Harlan
up, though. We
for the
kind of
start
had a
the
rough
third
quarter there. Rough second half of the quarter, I mean. Devin popped off.
We've got
Is
second
what
action for you. The
is.
next couple of
Yeah.
quarters are similar to the first. This one
First
could go
go.
down to the last possession.
Hurts so bad.
And so here is Chicago, trailing by 5. Kelly Oubre out there with Brooks. Then there's Murray. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Harrell in at center.
JC. Oh, God.
Now, here's Clarkson. 4-3. Oubre buries the long-range jumper. Oubre's got the first basket of the second half. That one for the Spurs. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Chicago Bulls. Vucevic a screen on Murray. Passes it to Vucevic. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
The putback.
Bam!
The rebound and puts it back up and in.
The dogged intensity Harrell has is just insane, and he uses all this energy to his advantage, particularly on the glass.
From the arc. Rebound San Antonio. Pull-up jumper.
Oh, God. Why the pull-up? Like, what is that shit, man?
Back to Brooks. From deep.
Tell it!
And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Oh, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
Ball's not
Oh,
loose.
shit.
And here we go. Murray heading to the hoop.
And what?
Coming up, officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Josh Giddey. And this will be his second and third shots at the line here. And Greg, when we get to the playoffs, how important are adjustments over the course of a series?
That's what it's all about. I mean, that chess match and the ability to find a plan B. And Kevin, over a 7-game series, you've got to be able to adjust and adapt.
Outside Garland. Allen with the screen for Garland. Out to Clarkson. Off target from outside. Bulls trail by 12. Pass to Vucevic. In the corner, it's Levine. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Levine's got 6 points.
Levine with that high arching shot from the corner.
The three from Garland. Good on the triple. And the Spurs lead by 12.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Ball, the pass to Williams. Brooks against Levine. The pass to Vucevic. Over Allen. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding.
Bro, other side, bro. What are you doing?
Brooks against Levine. Brooks misses. Bulls trail by 12. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Williams dishes the ball. Back to Williams. Brooks grabs the board.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
And they need those kind of plays right now. Smart defense that generates some hope.
Allen, a screen on Ball. Up top, Garland. He's covered by Ball. Garland surveying the D. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Top of the key jumper, no good.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That
Hey,
is his first foul of the game.
Come here, boy. Come here. Come here, Mama. You little baby. Little baby. Little baby. Yeah, you boo boo. You boo, you boo, you boo, you. You boo, you boo, you.
And here are the Bulls now. It's a 10-point game. Puts it up from 12. And Williams gets it to go on the assist by Vucevic. Williams has got his second basket of the game. On the wing, Brooks. Guarded by Levine. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Bulls trail by 8. Three-pointer. Rebound, San Antonio. Allen's got his 7th rebound here tonight. On the wing, Brooks. Clarkson for 3. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Chicago has gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Got a piece of it. Ball, the pass to Giddey. Back to Ball. Williams, a screen on Garland. And it's Vucevic missing.
Yeah, no triples for him here in the second half. One fell in the first, though. Can he turn it up?
Clarkson kicks to Oubre. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for San Antonio.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And another thing they've really excelled at tonight is protecting the rim. Shooters keep getting their shots swatted away by this squad.
Looking at who's out. Oh my goodness, what a play.
Check out Levine getting artful at the rim, leaving the defense just completely clueless of how to stop it.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Now, here's Garland. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark. Right now, he's averaging about 19 points a game. Driving inside. And it's Chicago with the rebound. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
This season, 88% on the line, so he has been in a comfort zone.
Just solid from the line. Levine shoots a
There's some point-blank layups. What the fuck, bro?
Free throw line. That is the combination you want.
San Antonio making a switch here. Clarkson's checked in.
And the definition of a 3-level scorer, RJ, Zach LaVine can fill it up with the best of them.
Yeah, Greg, and with his blend of deep range and elevation, I don't know. He might be a 4 or 5 level scorer. One thing's for certain, this man's fun to watch.
And at 6'6", Ball, very similar to Jason Kidd in terms of the vision that he plays the game with.
Oh, wow! That is powerful.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. And it's Vucevic missing.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Now, Vassell, 21 points in the game. Shoots over Vucevic. Vassell, no good. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. They trail by 7. Levine against Vassell. 11 feet away. Here's Vucevic.
Damn.
Oh, blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just...
give me that.
Guys, not much more a defender can do in that situation. Harrell with the focus and the strength to just power through the contact.
Ball, the pass to Smith. The 3, Levine. Green with the rebound.
Nothing just seems to be bouncing his way today. Mama said there'd be days like this. They have missed his production.
Kept alive. Bulls trail by 9. Levine dishes the ball. kicks to Smith. Outside, Levine. From outside the arc. San Antonio with the rebound. At one point, they led by 16. Here's Green, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on Zach Levine.
The shifty nature of Green just makes things so tough on the defense.
And the first one drops. The Bulls making a switch here. Both free throws good from Green.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
The Bulls shooting a pretty brutal 29% since the break. Here's Giddey. Rebound by Harrell. San Antonio leading by 11. Oubre with it. Defended by Giddey. Green inside. Kicks to Harrell. And it's Vassell in the corner. Harrell setting the pick for Vassell. Makes it off the glass. Harrell's got 6 here in this quarter.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
They double him with Green. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Giddey. Good for basket number 7 tonight. 19 shots.
The floater is so tough
Look
to
at
defend
Trez.
against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
White against Clarkson. And Harrell slaps it in.
Well, Clarkson doesn't do huge assist numbers, but he won't waste a wide open opportunity.
Giddey against Green. Pass to White. Smith with a screen on Clarkson. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. Robert Covington's checked in for San Antonio. The Spurs leading by 13. Here's Green. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
White looking around. Beyond the arc. A 3-pointer is right on target. White's got 11.
And you have got to honor White on the perimeter. Once he gets comfortable from there, it's going to be bad news for the defense.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And here's Green outside. And it's White with the rebound. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Second personal foul.
And that one falls for White.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Outside, Green. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page. Woo.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. They've got Dosunmu. Torrey Craig is out there with Zach Levine. And it's Smith, and it's White in at the point guard. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. That's his 3rd foul of the game. The Spurs making a switch here. Murray's checked in. And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Vassell, he's checked in for San Antonio. Evan Fournier comes in for Clarkson. On defense, San Antonio. At one point, they led by 16. They've got the Wizards ahead of them. Their next game in Washington. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. And the basket by Vassell.
Vassell has no conscience behind the arc. He will not hesitate to get it up.
And stolen by Fournier.
Evan!
It's San Antonio with a 3.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go into the next. You got to at least show a little heart out here.
You got to do more than that to keep the ball out of his hands down low.
Agreed. He's just too dominant inside, so you're better off stopping him from getting the ball in the first place.
Kicks it out to Covington. And Murray, here we go. And it's Murray with the jam.
That is Murray's game. He doesn't settle. He is always in attack mode.
And so White will bring it up for Chicago. It's a 16-point game. And a look now at San Antonio's upcoming schedule. On Saturday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the Washington Wizards. Then on Monday, they'll be facing Steven Adams and the Houston Rockets.
In that matchup against the Bucks, it's always interesting for top teams to see how they compare to the best in the East. This will be a chance to see just what this group is made of.
And it's Murray with the jam.
There's that athleticism we talk about with Murray. A point guard with major bounce.
Bulls trail by 16. White the pass to Levine. Back to White. Over to the left wing. Dosunmu. No good on the triple. Spurs have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. The baseline J. And the Spurs scoring again.
From that in-between
phase, nasty.
A much better team.
Down low. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
And just running the offense. White's that new breed of combo guard who can do a little bit of everything.
White against Murray. And the wing jumper offline. The Bulls have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Passes to Smith. Releases. And it's rebounded by Covington. Covington's got his 5th rebound in this one. Fournier pass to Vassell. It's stolen by Smith. And stolen by Fournier. Pass to Harrell. Rebound by the Bulls. Outside, Levine. On the mark with the 15-footer.
Whatever adjustments were made in half, boy, they are working. He's looking like a different player since the break.
Murray against White. Careless screen on White. Deep 2 from Murray. San Antonio again missing. Outside, White. Knocked away. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Fournier finds Covington. Back to Fournier. Covington setting the pick for Fournier. Fires the 3. Covington shot is off. Bulls trail by 14. Levine up top. Now the pass to Craig. Back to Levine. 3-pointer. And the Bulls with another miss. San Antonio's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Fournier's shot is off. The Bulls have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. White. And again, no good by Chicago. Shoots over Dosunmu. They get it again. Here's Harrell. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And it's tough for defenders to match Harrell's energy. He just never stops working.
Oubre is checked in for Robert Covington. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Vucevic, he's checked in for Jalen Smith. Williams comes in for Torrey Craig. Josh Giddey's checked in for Dosunmu. And Ball subbed in for Kobe White. And it's Vassell with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. A different look now for San Antonio. Jared Allen's checked in for Montrezl Harrell. And it's Clarkson in for Evan Fournier. And Giddey gets it to go. 18 points here for Josh Giddey.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. But these guys need a gut check right now.
Yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more fire on defense.
Motherfucker!
They can't just be giving the game away.
Well, the talent is clearly there for Lonzo Ball, Richard, but injuries have held him back throughout his career.
He's such a fun player to watch, too. He's fast, he's smart, unselfish, and plays hard on both ends of the floor. You just pray for him to stay healthy.
Keita Bates-Diop's checked in for Jordan Clarkson.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Really left alone that time. And the Spurs lead by 16.
Not known as a quick shooter, but Allen shows what he's got there.
Outside, Ball. Giddey, no good. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for the Spurs. Here's Vassell. Goes back up. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
He's back here.
Offensive glass is all about effort and energy. And Allen, look, he's got plenty of both.
Clarkson, he's checked in for San Antonio. Here's Ball.
Now that 4 fouls.
Oh, come on, man.
Be a little bit more careful with his
What did he even do?
That's good from Ball.
The line for the Bulls, Lonzo Ball, taking 2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Spurs leading by 17. Pass to Allen. Clarkson outside. And
there we go.
By Allen as that one goes in. Allen's got 3 assists in the game. Chicago has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Ball kicks to Giddey. Outside Williams. Vucevic a screen on Oubre. Clock at 6. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Jared Allen.
Oh, working his way inside. Ready to battle for it.
And both free throws good for Vucevic. San Antonio's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. And they double up Allen. Bates-Diop.
Bang!
Off the mark. Bulls trail by 18. Here's Giddey. Can't connect from short range. And San Antonio shooting it well here in the fourth quarter. 50%. Passes it to Bates-Diop. To the wing right side. Launches it. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Vucevic setting the pick for Levine. Drives to the hoop, and he converts the layup.
Explosive drive from Levine. It's tough to stop him when he's rolling downhill like that.
San Antonio leading by 16. Oubre, a screen on Ball. Clarkson for 3, and he's good on the 3-ball. Clarkson's got a couple of 3-pointers now in the fourth for the Spurs. Outside, Ball. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Ball's got 6 points in the quarter.
There's just a feel that Ball plays with that really separates him from so many other players. He's superb at finding ways here to score in the paint.
Vassell, no good. Bulls trail by 17.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Spurs.
They enjoyed a big boost from the strong play of their bench.
The subs came in and did their job. Those points off the bench were key to their victory.
And for the year now, they'll have 52 wins under the belt.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2-game.
Ball kicks to Vucevic. On the wing, Levine. He's covered by Clarkson. Here's Vucevic, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but
do it when it matters.
It's a shame, really. If they had been playing like this last quarter, they might be in a different situation right now.
Pass to Bates Diop.
Alright.
Three-pointer, no good.
This ain't happening.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those. And that was the last thing they needed. Now the clock is stopped, and they put them on the line.
That free throw missing, and the Spurs making a change here. Harrell's checked in. And the second free throw, good.
Couldn't hit them all, and they need every point they can get.
There's the pass to Bates Diop. Launches a three. Rebound collected by Levine. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's White. Vassell grabs the board. Bates Diop, the pass to Clarkson. Here's Bates Diop. It's Vassell on the wing. Off target with his three. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. And now, it's time to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
$28. Not his best shooting night, but not bad. Murray was a plus 25. Holy fuck. That's crazy. 15 and 8 for Allen. Trez was 12 and 5. Not bad, not bad. Lonzo had a decent game. Vooch played pretty well, even though he shot pretty bad. Kobe had a good game. Levine had a bad game. Alright, got the win. But yeah, next time will be Clint Capela's debut. Let's go.